Hello, this is the One Episode Rule, a podcast about first impressions. I am Magpie. Welcome back, listeners. It's been a while.
Been a hot minute.
Like 3 months, specifically.
Has it only
Would
been 3
everyone,
months?
Yeah.
would everyone here like to reintroduce themselves to the listeners?
Hi, everyone. It's me, JoJo, your good friend Joey. I've been, let's just say, I've had some life changes. um, things have been crazy, but I'm back now. We're good. Everything's normal.
Joey got
So
surgery to
normal.
turn them into a cat.
I've been turned into a cat, and that is a big life change. But
Actually,
it's a fun life change.
Yeah.
Emma, you've seen Power Ranger Ninja Storm, right?
Yeah,
Joey's the hamster mentor. Guinea pig, whatever it
Oh,
is.
come on.
that's true. Hi, everybody. I'm Emma. I used to be on the show, and then I wasn't, and now sometimes I am. And I am right now.
It's got the same energy as that wanted poster from Samurai Jack that just says "sometimes with hat."
Sometimes with that.
Sometimes on cast.
The One Episode Rule, sometimes with Emma. Hi, I'm Louie. I'm Emma, were you done? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, hi, I'm Louie. I do things sometimes on here. Most of the time I'm in the background, just commenting here and there, but it's cool to be back. I say this like I haven't been on like 100 episodes.
Do you guys want to talk about whatever anime related stuff you've been doing?
Yeah, well, listen. I think all of us fell off the boat a little bit.
Well, yeah. When it wasn't, every week.
So, I've been keeping
We
up
had
with Trigun Stargaze.
Stargaze.
Yeah.
Emphasis on
It's crazy in
gay.
there. Legato liquefied some dudes, and I was
Oh.
like, "Oh!"
That doesn't happen in original Trigun.
I got some dungeon meshy stuff. I got another
hell yeah.
volume of it, and I got one of the sketchbooks, one of the Daydream Hours, and I also bought the like Adventurer's Guide thing. So I have a lot of dungeon meshy manga stuff now.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's pretty rad.
The
And
manga is so beautiful.
I've also been watching New Free Run. I'm
yeah.
caught up with that.
I'm behind on that.
It's very
I'm
nice. It's like it's like a warm blanket and a cup of coffee in the morning.
I got really into Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
watched-
did watch that. I did watch the movie for that too.
Yeah. I watched the recap movies. I read some of the manga. I watched the Reze arc movie, which was awesome. And I also watched a different anime adaptation of a Fujimoto piece, Look Back.
Look back. I
something?
really
Never
want
mind.
to get that.
I had meant to go see that in theaters, and I had meant to go see Scarlet in theaters, and I did neither.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
same.
Look Back is extremely good, extremely sad. The English dub is crazy good. Yeah.
Cool.
Watashi no power. Hi. I already introduced myself. I can't do that again. What did I watch? I've been watching Digimon.
You had to say that, and it made me remember Spanish Power.
Oh no.
Me llamo Power. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, what have I been doing? I'm on and off reading One Piece, Dandadan, Chainsaw Man. What else is there? What else is out? A lot of things have ended. Like Jujutsu Kaisen is over. My Hero Academia is over. Kaiju number 8 is over. Undead Unluck is over. Like you see how you know all that shit? Like Mashal, over. Anime wise, I've been watching a lot of Digimon. It's really good. It's like set in this like post-apocalyptic setting this time around, and like your Digimon spawn from like an AI egg that you carry around. It's hard to explain, but like it's good. And also there's like a secret like Illuminati action like
That
thing
sounds
going
kinda
on that I don't
fun.
know a lot about, but it seems promising.
I've
and then I'm
always,
also sorry.
I've always been secretly slightly fond of Digimon anime, just because of seeing that GIF where the giant lion monster pops in. It's just like we got a load of laundry done.
That's literally one of the gifts that I have saved
Just
in
just
one of
Is
my.
it
the
is it
quiet
Leomon?
domesticity of it.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yay,
That's
Leomon.
Leomon, and in this GIF that we're looking at, he's
He's
dying.
he's been killed. Um,
Yeah, he's turning into Data.
wow.
Digimon, I have always had a large fondness for. It was dubbed by Saban Entertainment, or
Oh,
Saban Entertainment, who
yeah.
did Power Rangers as well.
Run by somebody who
Unfortunately,
is
yeah.
ontologically evil.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
But I have such a fondness for the old 90s Digimon dub, because much like the Pokemon dub, it just like adds a bunch of jokes that are not in the original, but I don't know. It's just really cute.
Do you guys want to hear what I scraped together for news
Sure.
No, I only want
Yeah.
to talk about Digimon.
in like the previous 20 minutes before I joined this call?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I bore witness to this. This has been reported like a story. It's not really a story, but it is an interesting like sociological incident, which is JJK fans fighting over the Maki episode in season 3 along the lines of nationality. Americans really liked that episode. I've heard it's fucking awesome. But you know who didn't like that Americans really, really liked that episode? Japanese chuds.
Oh.
Specifically, the subset of Japanese kind of alt-right leaning dickheads who really enjoy Naoya, I think his name is, the misogynist Zenin character, because he gets his ass stomped into a puddle in that episode. So they got really worked up about how much we liked. They described it as over animated, which I think is very funny. It's just, is that not the
Huh.
point?
Oh
Sorry, you
no,
guys
my
don't like
steak is too
Sakuga
juicy.
anymore.
We don't like
Literally.
Sakuga anymore.
Sorry, my frames are too smooth.
The art is too beautiful. Oh
the,
no.
the revenge scenario too satisfying.
I really need to see that.
Anyway, fuck those guys. And they were also seemingly like they were really reaching, because they were just like, well, how come the one where they explained the rules of the culling game did poorly in the West? And the answer is, well, it was like sort of unnecessary. So yeah, that happened. I guess that's news. Real news: Konosuba is going to get a season 4. Good for them, I guess. What else? They released an actual trailer for the upcoming Ghost in the Shell anime, and it looks fucking great.
I do want to get into that.
Uh, we're gonna try and get into some Ghost in the Shell type stuff in the coming year. I think definitely gonna try and watch the movie because I want to compare the movie to this series, because they are extremely different.
Hell yeah.
Because this apparently follows the manga much closer. What else?
This is Ghost in the Shell Brotherhood?
This is Ghost in the Shell
The Shell
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Well, Mamoru Oshii's movie is fucking beautiful. It is one of the best animated films I've ever seen. However, his characterization of the Major is very different from Shiro's characterization of the Major, in that she is a sort of silent, almost deific figure in the film, and in the manga, she is a goofy lesbian. Anyway, more news. Netflix fucked up. They tried to demand that German voice actors sign contracts allowing them to just use their recordings for AI training for free. And the Germans said, no. So now they're having a lot of trouble dubbing their anime into German.
I see.
And this tab is completely unrelated to anime, and I don't know why I have it open.
It's okay.
So we thought hard about what we were going to bring, and I think it's actually a good idea to bring now what we would have brought in October of last year, where we had to take our hiatus. So many of us have been excited to see the summer Hikaru died.
Yeah.
Hikaru. Hikaru.
Hick-aru.
Hikaru.
Hick-aru.
Howdy, everyone.
What happened to Hikaru? Oh, he died.
He passed.
When You Just Hear Me Out is a horrible little homunculus that someone made in their basement.
Someone, I mean,
Well,
the homunculus made himself
the
up on the
mountain.
mountain.
you know,
Listen.
the mountain
you-
homunculus.
I was
Come
trying
on,
to be
guys.
nicer than my other one. Okay, When You Just Hear Me Out is the mold on a peach.
Oh
He
shit!
can
Yeah.
mold
Because-
my beach anytime.
Listen, I understand that this is representation in anime for some stuff people want and haven't had enough of, but also it can also at the same time be deeply revolting in a number of ways.
Yes, that's what's awesome about it.
That's what makes it epic. It's so scary, but so good.
We were watching me and Jojo were watching something the other day that featured another deeply revolting fake human, which led me to just say it's just like all alchemists must stop making fake men.
True.
Dozens of disgusting homunculi made with
Listen.
with no useful specimens created.
Listen, someone's gotta be Team Homunculus.
It's me. I'm Team Homunculus.
Jojo really enjoyed the other homunculus as well. The guy, you remember the guy from Caput Mortem, who just jumps out and says, "Follow my hand. I'll hide."
He was delightful. Okay, he didn't do anything wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong. So we should talk about this one though.
Yes.
This was great. This was crazy.
Because we open on so the I'm mostly going to talk about like the visuals involved here.
Yes.
The anime is like stomach churning in a good way.
Yes.
Even in the film, even in the parts of it that are not related to the creature, they're doing some experimental animation shit.
Yes.
And one of them is we open on a scene on a dark-haired teenage boy running through the woods with a flashlight.
Running through the forest from Slender, the 8 pages.
The 8 pages. And he is like pasted on top of a scene of rushing through the forest in on a different layer, and it makes you want to throw up to watch.
Yes. Yes.
It's cool. I liked it.
It's definitely giving some jumping out of the scene 3D shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, multiple people are apparently up in the mountains looking for Hikaru, for reasons that are unclear at this time.
They don't explain this is like a cold open. We don't know why he's up there.
Because it's not just this character, I believe, who's named Yoshiki.
Yes.
It's not just Yoshiki up there. There are other voices, and some of them sound quite hostile.
Yes.
Seeking out Hikaru, who is, as far as we can tell, unfortunately, dying in a field.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's like okay. We got the title of the episode, like the show, the summer Hikaru died. This
Yeah.
was in January, so it's more like the winter Hikaru died.
It depends on how long he takes in his die-in.
Oh God.
I think there may be some room in the concept for him to
Well,
die
yeah.
over the summer.
We may have
Hmm.
room for dying.
But
It's gonna get crazier, I think. So
but yeah, uh, the the white-haired anime boy, the only white-haired anime boy in town is dying in the field.
Yes.
happens all the time, actually.
Because this is a very otherwise this appears to be a very grounded village of Japanese people.
Mhm.
Not a blonde to be seen other than Hikaru. And yeah, he's bleeding heavily. One of his eyes may be missing. They don't really focus in on it. He is severely injured, and the only things near him to explain why are his open bag, which has a strange sort of wooden carving inside. Uh,
Mhm.
and as Yoshiki, desperately looks for him, stumbling across trees that look like women.
The boob
Mhm.
tree! I
Um,
screamed when I saw the boob tree.
What do you
Uh,
think that it means that he is looking for his best friend and he's like, oh my god, there he is, but then it looks and it's a sexy titty tree?
it's a sexy titty tree.
It's a sexy titty
What do
tree.
you think?
Listen.
What do you think it
I
means about
I
Yoshiki's inner life?
I hazard that this scene may have multiple meanings. But but uh but yeah, the only thing Hikaru has is a sense that he is going to die, and he wishes anyone was with him, just anyone at all, Yoshiki
Mhm.
or anyone, and something out there responds. It's
Anyone
difficult.
shows up.
Anyone shows up.
Anyone indeed shows up.
And anyone is depicted like I wouldn't I'll say very interestingly. I was trying to focus on the less the other elements of disturbing animation in this, but this like portraying this creature as like oil on the surface of water.
Pulsating, like,
Yes.
blobular artistic shapes.
Yes.
The feeling of like congealed algae on stagnant water.
Yes. And there's something very like almost like the diagram of a cell about it. Like it looks like
Mhm.
it's full of these weird little organs.
Yeah.
Organelles.
Yes.
It's a fucking brain-eating amoeba. um,
Woohoo.
Finds him, and as we leave young Hikaru, as the camera draws back, something horrible happens to my stomach because it straight up looks like a corruption of trail cam footage fading away from me. And
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because I watched it on a shit ass streaming site or if that's just the way it looks. It looks like whenever a green screen breaks up because something has
Oh yeah.
moved and the effect
Mhm.
has been shattered.
Yeah.
Uh, I sat there and looked at that and thought about it for like 5 whole minutes while the show was going on. I was just like, "That's a weird shot." I feel kinda sick to my stomach. Weird shots will continue. I'll say this show heavily reminds me of another show that, was deeply, upsetting to me, which was The Flowers of Evil.
I thought the exact same thing. And I think it's partially because they're in one of those, like, deeply rural, like, tiny Japanese, like,
They're
little towns.
I
And they do a bunch of, like, montages where they just show the, like, the decaying scenery. You know
it
what I'm saying?
decay is a theme, it feels. At
Yes.
Yes.
least visually, and it's
For sure.
always contrasted with moving people in this one. In the
Yeah.
Flowers of Evil, the town was empty.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah.
it was rotting in silence. In this, it's contrasted with regular people, which makes me feel like there's they're trying to evoke something.
Well, there's a lot of
Hmm.
tasty little people in
Maybe they're
here.
trying to evoke that the life the people are living, especially in the case of Hikaru, is not exactly real.
True, and I think
Interesting.
they're gonna do something with the lore because all of the old people in town seem to
the
know that something's
the
up.
old people know that something is wrong, but
Hmm.
nobody younger than them knows. Um, the old people remember Oya Shirasama.
Yeah, literally, literally. You
Literally.
do get this sense of like almost like the It Chapter 2 sequels, like where like
Yeah. Oh God, I didn't
it's
even
like, oh
think about
fuck, like
that.
all the people in town know that something weird happened. I don't know. It's
That's
very
a
cool.
that's actually really interesting because in the second part of it, everybody's forgotten but them, and it feels like the opposite of the
Yeah, I
first
guess
part
that's
of
true.
it because the old people remember and none of the young people.
Mhm.
But
Um, while we're talking a little bit about the town, by the way, I think this is a good time for me to slip in a little Japanese with Emma.
Let's go.
Um, which is we joked a lot about calling him Hick-aru earlier.
Mhm,
But something that you guys might not know about the summer Hikaru died is this like really small town that it takes place in.
mhm,
Is meant to be in the Tolkai region up in the mountains in
mhm.
Mie Prefecture, and
Okay.
all of the characters are written with a Mie dialect, which is like just
Oh.
this very specific rural Japanese dialect that
So they are
feels
Hicks.
yeah, they actually are Hicks, and the manga version of this, the original translate, at least the one that I read,
Mhm.
chose to translate that by giving them southern accents
Oh no,
Let's
not
in the
go.
not the
Yes.
dialogue.
Kansai, not the
Yes,
Kansai dialect problem again.
yes, it's exactly the Kansai dialect problem. And so there's a lot of like y'all and like
Mhm,
there's a lot of apostrophes where there should be ings and
mhm.
that kind of thing.
I
Um,
kind of got that
yeah.
impression just from the just from watching the subs.
Yeah, that too. I think the subs really tone it down from the way that the manga presents it. But yeah, I just think it's interesting. They really go to pains to make you feel like you're in this just very crushingly small little town.
Huh?
Fast. Okay, speaking as someone who did watch the dub, they didn't bring that at all.
That's interesting.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that it was dubbed.
It is dubbed.
It is a Netflix thing, so they usually
I
spring for that.
see.
Except in Germany.
Huh.
um, so I've always thought that there's something like kind of eerie about those Japanese towns out in the mountains
Hmm.
because I know a little bit about the demographic spread in Japan, and let me tell you, almost like 95% of people in Japan, maybe a little less, but it feels like at least 90% of people in Japan straight up live in Kyushu. They live on the small the South Island or in Tokyo. A lot of that country is empty. It's very empty.
Yeah,
And that is freakish.
I agree. I
Miles and miles and miles of mountains and mountain roads that are falling apart because they aren't
yes.
maintained.
Yes.
Mitsubishi fucking developed a four-wheel drive delivery van because of the situation in the country in Japan. Uh, so yeah, it's a little spooky. Um,
Hmm.
Do we want to get back to the going over the summary?
yeah, but give me one more thing because I've seen a whole bunch of videos about Americans moving to rural Japan because you could just buy a schoolhouse in the mountains, and it always there's always an undercurrent to it of just like, are you not freaked the fuck out a little bit?
Like, you know the yokai are out there, right? Like,
They're
you
literally
know,
out there.
This is the same
Nonoki-sama is
situation.
gonna come down from the mountain and get you and your little schoolhouse boy.
You're gonna,
White boy.
you are going to have to go down to get the mail and encounter the Naparabo.
Literally.
you will meet him. It feels like the same thing as when people talk about extremely remote Appalachia, and they're just like, "Oh no, don't go out in the woods when you hear the hollering."
Yes. Yes. That's part of what I really love about this. Is like it does remind me of growing up in like a shitty small town in West Virginia that's like an hour and a half away from a Walmart.
Mhm. So yeah, where were we with it? Because we didn't even get to the scene.
Yeah, we didn't even get to
Yeah,
the reveal because
we ended with the sort of fade out from the mountains, and then we pick right back up at a convenience store.
We pick up outside the company.
and we've got a
Yeah.
time skip. We're now in July.
It's in
Yes, 6
July,
months later.
and yeah, two young men are trying to get some ice cream, and it turns out that the sign is actually misleading because all they have is that frozen candy soda.
Mhm.
But they do opt for that, and they sit down. It's a hot day outside, and it's Japan, so you know it's actually proper hot, not like European hot. They're sitting there enjoying it and having a conversation about how much of a motherfucker their like primary teacher is, and then like how he made them run in this heat. So you get the vibe that he's like a bastard gym teacher.
Yes.
And yeah, they're sitting there and they're enjoying their little what are these things?
I don't
You know, I have no idea.
There's an unusual Japanese treat, I guess. But as they're sitting there, Yoshiki is sitting there and he's staring at his hands, and the remains of his like frozen soda are just sort of dripping out of the bottle onto the ground. And
Hikaru is going crazy mode on his though. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is the best thing I've ever tasted."
and
He's on that thing.
and he's sitting there and he's just like, and he gave him a bunch of grief about staying up in the mountains for a week, and worrying everybody. But as he's staring at his hands, he just says, "You're not really Hick-aru, are you?" And the scene stops, and the music slows to a stop.
A fucking darkness like overtakes. Like there's like a
cloud
full
passes
cloud.
by.
All the cicadas dull completely out.
And the only movement is the movement of ants. Crawling around the little puddles of soda, taking it back to into their hill. As if Yoshiki did not like expect to say this, and now kind of wants to take it back because that's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say to your friend.
Yeah.
Unless your friend says, "How could you tell?"
I thought I mimicked him perfectly.
I thought I copied him perfectly. And he says, "Please, this is my first time being a person. Don't tell anybody. I don't want to have to kill you."
That's so scary because I was like, "Oh, this is so toxic."
Yeah. And then as his true form starts spilling out of his eye,
bubbling out of him,
Yoshiki appears to start having a panic attack, and he just does this like really scary gasping sound for a long
he
time
like
while it cuts
hyperventilates.
between him and the ants on the ground.
Does Hikaru like hug him?
He's hugging him. He's begging him not to tell anyone.
He's holding him and begging him in his ear not to tell anyone on him because being a human is so fun.
And Yoshiki says to himself, "I don't care if you're a fake. I just want you around."
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And now there's ants under my skin, just like because for whatever reason, especially when they talk about it later, because they talk about is Hikaru really dead? It's just like, well, his pulse, his heart's beating,
It's so creepy. It's
and his pulse is
horrendous.
moving, and I was just like, oh God, because I remember, for whatever reason, I remember the bit that Johnny Silverhand says in Cyberpunk, where he just says, I hate this, I'm mold on a peach.
But like, and also like he has Hikaru's memories and stuff. Like he's in his
Yes.
brain.
He's in his brain.
Yeah. That I
So
think is the creepiest part, is that he explicitly says, yeah, I've got all of his memories. I feel all the same things that he felt.
mhm. So yeah, we have to deal with that. And yeah, we cut again. There's a lot of cuts in this. It's going to make dissecting individual scenes a little difficult.
Mhm.
But our next main moment is Yoshiki is at home. He's at home having like dream memories
Mhm.
of Hikaru, like the real one. Um, and he's remembering just like them talking, them hanging out, them complaining about, their teachers and and him asking him if he was going to be free on the weekend. He said, no, I'm going up into the mountains. And then he pulls a face. It's secret. And Yoshiki wakes up and says, my last memory of him is him doing his impression of Mr.
Mr.
Toro,
Hara, our
Mr.
fucking
Hara.
teacher.
God,
Yeah.
Mr. Hara. What's the name? What's the Japanese John Doe? I forget what it is, but Hara is very fucking close.
Yeah.
I believe it or not, don't know this off the top of my head.
I remember that it exists. I just don't remember what it is, but it's something
Me either.
very very staid, like Mr. Takada or something
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say probably like maybe Takana or like Yamada or
Takada.
something like that.
Takada might be it, but yeah, and he wakes up to that, and he's just like, I can't believe that was my last memory of him. And then he just like folds in on himself sobbing.
Yeah.
It's so visceral. Like his
So
Both
full
mom
body.
yells at
sadness,
him, the breakfast is ready.
his like grief in this is so. I really like how it's portrayed. I
I
don't know.
really do too.
It's really good.
He's being pulled apart by it. He's like a teenager, and he's not prepared to deal with this
He's a
kind of thing.
teenager, and it seems like his family sucks. So like,
Yeah.
and I don't know if he has any other real good friends. So like, it's just like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like the worst things to happen to me happened to me after I became an adult, and I had difficulty dealing with them. Like after I'd achieved some decades of emotional preparedness.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He is a boy.
He's just a boy.
But this is interrupted by his sobbing is interrupted by his mom just saying, Hikaru is here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Because he has a little bit of breakfast, and he
Ignores his dad.
he ignores his dad. His dad ignores him. Um, it sounds like his dad is just like a fucking soul dead salary man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to square the idea that he's thinking about how dead Hikaru is as Hikaru shows up to the door to take him to school.
Yeah. That's the thing is like, it's like something where you can't move on. You know, you
Yeah.
need to move on, but you can't. You physically can't.
Well,
And then
how
there,
can you grieve someone who's right next to you?
Who's still here.
literally.
So yeah, they go to school.
And they talk to each other like completely normally. Like they
They have completely normal
conversations.
conversations until
Yeah.
Yoshiki remembers.
Literally.
Until he
Yeah.
remembers.
Those who know.
What's the next thing?
So they intersplice a scene of something
Dave Strider.
else. There's a hamster.
Oh yeah, the
running
man
on a
with the
wheel.
hamster, the man with the
Yeah.
hamster plan. So, so a blonde man somewhere else, somewhere more urban, has walked up to like a third floor walk up apartment. I'll assume in Tokyo. I don't know, but Tokyo, Yokohama, who gives a shit?
Yeah. You know,
But he is
somewhere.
turning up to do his job, and what his job is kicking in a door because he addresses the person inside, and their immediate response is just go away. I don't care who you are, go away. And he says, my company sent me
They're
here.
scared.
And he kicks in the door. And he waves the hamster around. He's just like, is anything untoward going on in here?
I thought he was there to steal a hamster, and I was like, I don't understand what this has to do with
No,
the
the
show.
hamster is
until
his canary.
Something else happened. Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, he goes through this seemingly like abandoned set of rooms to find the source of the voice from before, because the room was empty whenever he kicked the door in, to do his job. And then we come back to town, and I think it's mostly just Yoshiki and Hikaru walking around.
Yeah,
And
they do
they're
like a montage,
Yeah.
like I said, showing the parts of town that are kind of falling apart, and showing them on their
yeah.
bikes. And
He stops for a moment. He starts to have a freak out. I can't remember specifically what the freak out he was having on the bike was.
his freak out was he remembered. He's like, I shouldn't be going along with this. This is
I'm a
crazy.
terrible person for going along with this. They go to
this is prompted because a dragonfly lands on him, and he's like, "Oh, hey, that's a summer dragonfly. It looks exactly like a fall dragonfly, but it's actually completely different. It's not even the same species."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Just like, whoa, the parallels, man.
they go.
Don't let it set in. Don't let it set in.
They go to school, and they hang around for a while. I forget what they're doing initially before they go to see the movie. Oh, it's choir.
I believe they are singing
They're
in
singing
a
in a choir, which is something that I never did in school. But, but yeah, it's a tense scene. A lot of these scenes are going to be difficult to describe with words, because they are the filmmaking part of the director flexing, which is always difficult to describe. But yeah, this scene is incredibly tense because Hikaru doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. You can tell he's digesting the words on the page. I don't even can Hikaru read is a good question.
Yeah,
He
I
must
guess
be
that is a
able
good
to.
question.
Well,
Surely. But
he
yeah,
doesn't necessarily must be able to, because whenever he's asked about it later, he says he was pondering the lyrics, but he could have just been lying.
yeah, I guess that is true.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I suppose.
while everyone is singing, some of the kids notice that the two of them are being odd. Yoshiki is staring at Hikaru, who is just staring at the page and disassociating and not singing at all. And they talk about it later. It's just like, I kind of like singing. It's just like, you weren't singing at all. It's just like, well, I was just, I was just appreciating
I like the idea
lyrics.
of it.
What I take it is like, this thing doesn't know how to be a human, and like the overwhelmingness of sensations probably, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It harkens. Okay, listen. I'm gonna be annoying for a second and reference
Okay.
Animorphs, yes.
Please.
Because, like, when the fucking creatures, the fucking Yerks, take over someone, they gain all of their abilities, but they don't know what sensations are until their first time.
Right.
So, like, that's what I took it as, is like, how do you feel if you're experiencing taste for the first time, or music for the first time? It's got to be crazy, right?
Right.
And as they're walking while having this conversation, some girls in our class say, "Hey, where are you going? We're not having science this period. We're having a homeroom period, and they're going to just show a movie." And everybody goes, "Oh man," because it's going to be the same movie, except for Hikaru, who is experiencing the movie for the first time and is actively weeping.
Yes.
He's like, I remember seeing this before because I
But
have
this
the
is my
memories, but I
first
never
time.
experienced it before.
Yeah. Just so interesting.
There's more.
Some of the girls, as a side note, some of the girls seem to like notice that it is odd the way Hikaru is responding to the movie.
Yes, and that's the weird thing. Multiple times when they're doing montage stuff, like it seems like people are thinking, "Huh, something's going on."
They
Right?
specifically notice whenever they say, "Oh, we're gonna watch a movie again," that he is excited for the movie when no one else is,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
one of them kind of cocks her head.
Mhm.
There's more. I don't know if we cut back to Man with a Job.
Yeah, we got to cut back to Man with a Job
He's
because
gonna
he's going to
finish his
finish his
job. There are
job.
two people in here.
Yes.
There's a married couple in here, cowering on the floor as he pulls everything out of their closet to find at the very back a fucking a fucking wall with a
Cougar.
human face.
There's a face in the wall. This is literally what I used to see in the walls as a child when I looked at a wood grain, and I was like, "Oh
There
god,
is
there's a face
one
in
of the
there." This
fucking
is it.
wall mimics from Neo is back there, and he just immediately he's just like, "Oh, I found the problem," and then he just immediately sets to dismantling it with a crowbar. And we don't see anything that goes on in there, but it can't be good.
Yeah.
He fucking destroys that thing.
And he has so little regard for the people involved because after he's finished, he steps out and gets on the phone. And he's just like, "Yeah, it was unrelated to that other thing. not a scrap of this is important."
That's just how Dave
And
Strider rolls.
he goes to and he
Stop.
just starts complaining about the company. It's just like how long have we been at this for? Like a couple of 100 years, and haven't made any progress.
Yeah, we got some crazy
Something
crazy
wild is
happening.
happening. And yeah, we cut back to the boys after school on their bikes riding through town. They're just gonna do some stuff. You know, they're going around. They're gonna have some fried street food. I don't know what they're having this time.
They see a kitty cat.
Yeah, and while they're hanging out, they see a fat old cat next to the fried food stall who does not like Hikaru.
No.
Hissing very
somewhere in this journey that
He-
it's mentioned that like no, I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him at all. He was at death's door when I found him. And that's when they talk about it's just like, oh yeah, his heart is beating. He still has a pulse, but he's dead. And I just go,
Yeah. Yeah. Yoshi also asks, like, what are you? And he's like, I
It's
don't
just like,
know. I don't think
yeah,
I'm a
are you a
ghost.
Yurei? It's just like, oh, that
Yeah.
doesn't
and he's
sound
like,
right.
I don't think so. I'm definitely a sick monster, though.
He's not a Yurei, and I don't
Yes.
think he's an Onryo. So
No.
he's something creepier.
You
He
might
is
be
a little
Nanuki.
ornery.
He might be Nonikusama. Because yeah, they pass
That's
by
weird.
some people. Even riding behind somebody who's trying to get taiyaki. An older woman in her 50s. They ride behind her, and she just feels a chill run up her spine. Her autonomous nervous system picked up on this fucking abomination riding behind her.
Yeah.
And
she's
they
like,
also
"Ugh."
encounter a crazy old woman at the edge of town who immediately just said, so, "Oh God, Nanakusama has come down from the mountain."
She is
She
screaming.
is having a public freak out, and Yoshiki treats it
Yes.
like seeing a tweaker in the city. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh God,
It's like,
don't
dude,
engage
just
with that shit."
don't Don't get involved. Don't bother her. Like, that's really scary. Like, we don't need to talk to her.
to
Come
talk to that. But
Mm-hmm.
Hikaru seems interested.
on. Very.
um,
Ruh-roh.
yeah. What else? They just
Yeah. Then they finally get home, and I think this is when they have the conversation about is
Mhm.
Hikaru dead?
Uh,
And then
Yoshiki has a brief sojourn to the Silent Hill world while he has a panic attack.
yes, and
And
then Hikaru is like, "Hey, do you want to read Master together?"
Yeah, there is
yeah.
a masterful piece here with the audio engineering where one of Hikaru's long drawn out syllables, because remember, they're from a mountain town. They got a drawl.
Mm.
Turns into a wailing siren as things slow down around Yoshiki.
Yes.
And the light
God,
at the
it's so good.
crosswalk goes red for a long time. But yeah, and then they have the scene on their doorstep, where Hikaru is going to go home.
Mhm.
I don't know if their scheduled manga date was for that evening or some other evening, but but yeah, he Yoshiki has that moment, and he's just like, "Hey, do you like me?" And Hikaru says, "Yeah, I really, really like you." And he's just like,
Yeah,
"Hikaru never said that.
he's
Hikaru never said that to me."
so complicated. Yes, and the specific language that he says is "meccha ski," which is like, first of all, you don't say ski to a
Yeah,
friend.
it's loaded. I recognize
My
that.
yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
you don't say ski to someone who you are platonically interested in, and "meccha" is like it's like slang. It's like, I fucking like you so much. Like, I really, really fucking like you, dude. Yeah.
There was
To
also
which,
the bit. No, go ahead. Go
oh
ahead.
no, go ahead. Do you first.
I was going to say we missed a bit earlier where
Oh,
he was remembering them talking about like going to
So he
college
could
and
get a
getting a
girlfriend
girlfriend, and he's like,
easily.
I don't know, I
yes.
couldn't get a girlfriend. He's like, yeah, you could get a girlfriend. He's like, I don't know. He's like, why do you always get like weird when we talk about
Oh
this?
my god, what a loaded fucking scene that was. Um, but yeah, they talk about like romance and getting girlfriends, and Yoshiki becomes insanely uncomfortable with the
Mhm.
conversation. In this like flashback, and then Hikaru is like, "Well, you would have no problem getting a girlfriend, but I am going to be in your life
Forever.
forever, and I'm just going to be hanging out at your house.
I'm gonna come
So
over so that your girlfriend
Also,
can't hang out.
yeah,
Smiley
you're not
face.
going to be able to take girls home because
I'm
I'm
gonna
just going
be
to be at your
there.
house all the time."
Uh,
All right,
a weird part of that scene was
yeah.
also they were actually talking about their futures, and he asked Hikaru first, and Hikaru was, I really haven't thought about it, but I'll probably just take over my grandpa's shiitake farm. And I'm just like, oh, to be able to just take over your grandpa's shiitake farm.
uh,
Yeah.
wouldn't it all be
Wouldn't it all be
simpler?
simpler if you could just take over grandpa's shiitake farm and not have it immediately foreclosed upon? There can't be
um,
that much fucking money in growing mushrooms.
I don't know. There's always money in the banana
Uh,
stand. Um, so back in the present, Yoshiki asks if Hikaru likes him. Hikaru says, "I like you a lot." Yoshiki thinks Hikaru never said that to me. And then he
Disappears into the
says,
darkness of his house like he's being drowned in ink.
Yes,
yes.
it does
And
feel like his home life is like sort of suffocating him because he's like
yes.
he's in his room and you can hear the parents yelling at each other in the distance the whole time.
Well, it's because
Yes.
their daughter's like a shut-in. It seems like she doesn't
Yeah.
go to school.
Yeah. Yeah. And as Yoshiki is disappearing back into his house, he says to the fake Hikaru, "Do me a favor and never leave me again."
Yeah. Yes.
Ugh.
And then it's also suddenly intercut with that old lady
Mhm.
yelling again.
Mhm.
Because
And
as he's disappeared into his house where the only thing he does is sleep. Um, um,
Yeah.
that really struck me, the way that he walked in there while he was saying that, and parts of him disappeared like he was entering water.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Just such good directing.
But yeah, while he's being lulled to sleep by the sounds of his parents arguing about his father's apathy, um,
Mhm.
somebody else is getting a visitor. The old lady on the edge of town is entertaining a horror at her doorstep. What's her name? Is it like Miss Matsuda? Something
Yeah. Matsura with an
Uh,
R.
yeah,
Yeah.
because she's got a presence knocking at her door, intoning her name with 4 different voices. Miss Matsura, delivery for you, Miss Matsura. And she's just like, hell no, not delivery for me at 10 o'clock at night. You aren't getting in this house. But I already have. And standing in the doorway is a distortion. Like, it is difficult to explain what it is. It is a vaguely human shape with no definite outlines,
It's
full of just like opening and closing eyes swimming in the fuzz.
it is a person-shaped hole in the world.
Yes.
Well, it's got some kind of substance. It's just not anywhere familiar.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
not gonna make
because
it.
there's a Hikaru in there behind her. And yeah, the credits scenes are overloaded. They're layered on top of the scene the next morning where the police have arrived.
And they find old lady Matsura's
Um,
body.
Also, the fact that she was someone's mom.
Yeah.
uh, and yeah, a number of people are distressed by these events. Seemingly random townsfolk are some are horrified by the death of this old woman, but others are horrified by the implications of the death of this old woman, because they
Yeah, this
clearly
is
know
Implications that
something.
it's going to happen again.
This is where we have another old guy, and he's like, "Oh, she's coming for me.
It's
Oh,
gonna
it's
be
coming
me
for me
next. It's
next."
gonna be me next. And then there's 2 men at the scene who are just like, it didn't work. The ritual didn't
It's gonna
work.
be her next.
And
Yes.
we visit our friend with a job again, presumably in whatever hotel he's staying in, on the computer,
Uh,
having a little chat on the phone about, oh yeah, I'll be there to handle it. It'll be I hate stepping into gloomy little villages like that, but these people don't know what they're going to be dealing with.
yeah. Um, as a bit of a final note on the plot, I don't know if you guys picked up on it in the conversation or not, but the old men say the Indo family failed at their ritual. Hikaru's name
Mm.
is Hick-aru Indo.
Mm.
Oh, I did
That's
not
why he went
catch
up the
that.
mountain
Mhm. That's weird.
with his
That'd be
weird
weird.
little idol.
Huh? Ugh.
So
Oh, you guys. I think it's so obvious, but I love this so much.
I am obsessed. This is not a question of will I watch more. This is a question of how quickly
When?
will I binge this? Will I devour
I
this whole thing?
I'm gonna
Yes.
watch it a lot more, and I'm just not gonna talk about it online at all because I don't want to be involved in that. I
Yeah.
don't want that kind of smoke because I'm going to be primarily
Yeah.
enjoying this as a horror enjoyer rather than a rather than a yaoi enjoyer.
Sure.
Uh,
Well, I enjoy it as both. I
Yes.
if I can be real for 1 second, I really like how it's kind of using this narrative as a way to just talk about how complicated it is to be gay in a small
Mhm.
town.
Yes.
And I think
Yes.
that, I don't know, there's something very appealing to me about this sort of like visceral, like monstrous reality of like living here in this way,
Yeah.
trapped in this place. Like, I don't know. I just think I think it is an extremely artful and thoughtful
I am not immune to
creation.
the themes.
Yeah.
I saw them in the intercut of the decay with
Yes.
the regular life. The mask of normalcy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's lots of themes here. Like, obviously that's a really big one, but there,
Mhm.
there's plenty for, people who can't necessarily relate to that. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah. I think it's just a really entertaining and competent horror as well.
yes,
it's
it's
gonna
just
reach
good.
it's gonna reach people on multiple fronts. Like yeah, sometimes even on fronts that are too intense.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like
like
this is why Louis had
this
to
is
nope
why
out.
our
The
good friend
realness
Louis
factor
had
was
to
too much.
drop.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Sorry, Louis.
but yeah, it's gonna reach people about the horrible nature of grief,
Yes.
Hmm.
the multiple different fronts of identity weirdness.
Identity, just small town
Yeah,
secrets in
like
general.
whether or not the monster in Hikaru counts as Hikaru, ship
Oh,
of
that's true.
Theseus shit.
Yeah.
His brain, his nerves, his blood, his heart still moving.
Yes. Ugh.
But
Yeah.
what mysterious part of him that made him is gone now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I could say
And what is in
I
its
could say
place?
I'm interested.
I'm
I'm
interested in this.
Interested in this. Thank you.
Well, a good one to bring the podcast on, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
First
I
episode of
Honestly,
2026
I
as
wanted to
well.
bring robots, but I knew everybody was excited about this.
We've been needing to
Understandable.
see this one.
As of my final note is that this was animated by Cygames Pictures, who are far more famous for Uma Musume. Pretty
Listen,
derpy.
nothing wrong with that.
I've been hearing the Horse Girl anime has been getting better every time they make a new one. So
I have
I
heard
wouldn't
this.
mind going back to our horse girls, personally.
They're always
maybe.
waiting
they're
They're
always
always waiting
for us to get
me.
back in the
they're
saddle.
always there in places you wouldn't expect. So yeah. How did we end these? I forget.
Oh God, we
You guys
have
usually
Twitter.
do a thing.
We
Yeah.
have.
I mean, you could
hey
reach us
guys,
at one episode cast at gmail.com.
that is one the word, not the number. We're on Twitter. We're on Blue Sky. We are at One Episode Cast. You can come talk to us there, even when we're not putting out episodes. We're still around. Oh, should we talk about the fact that we might be going?
Yeah, we're
to...
probably going to go every other week for a while.
We're trying
So
to get
adjust your
every other
low
week
expectations accordingly.
Yes.
Uh,
But other than that,
and
that was it. It was good.
Thank us all that we haven't been replaced.
Or have we? You don't know. Listen, I said
Hey.
I'm going through some life changes. You don't know what that means.
You're not really Joey, are you?
Yes, I am actually.
Oh shit!
Don't worry.
I feel terrible about saying that. what if Hikaru had just been like, "No, I just had a concussion. What's up?"
God. That's a singular episode.
Sorry, I just have a TBI. Like, sorry. Sorry. I was lost in the woods for a week.
It was traumatizing.
It was really scary. I'd rather not talk about it, actually.
reading of the events of the show as just one extended schizophrenic episode on the part of Yoshiki.
Oh God.
Yeah, Yoshiki just has Capgras syndrome.
Aww.